Y'all, I felt like this interior design job needed a remake of the video, right? I did this a long time ago. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my faves. And when I tell y'all, this house was so freaking pretty. And I felt like that blank wall as soon as you walk in deserved some artwork. The room was so grand. I used the color silver, gold, and white. Now, y'all know I love using my gold tape. So I did trim each canvas with gold. And with this being a brand new house, I didn't want to put no holes in nobody walls. So we used command strip. I used over 18 canvases to complete this artwork, y'all. I worked on this in my she shed. So what I do is I put all of the canvases together to make it look like one. Then I separated them about an inch apart. Man, that shit look fire. Now y'all listen, I found these chairs on Facebook Marketplace. I was looking for a specific chair, and when I tell y'all these were like the perfect chair, I'm not gonna lie, trying to reupholster these chairs were a lot of work. Y'all, they had like 200 buttons I had to recover, so you know I was dedicated, right? So once I recovered the chair, I had to recover the pillow too and add the trim. Now back in the day, I used to take a lot of pictures. I didn't do many videos. I wish I would have done more videos instead of pictures. And let me not forget the wood trim on this chair. I had to sand it down and prime it and then paint it gold. Oh yeah, I made that leopard pillow too. I used to love that style leopard. And y'all already know I was proud of that. Look at me. So listen, I found a sofa table on Facebook Marketplace. It was initially like all brown wood, and I painted merging gold and white colors. And I found those mirrors at Ross. I did have to touch it up a little bit because it got scratched when we were trying to move it inside the house. And then I don't know if you can tell or not, but I tried to paint on gold after I spray painted because I don't want it to look spray painted. I wanted to have kind of like those brush strokes in it. So at the time, y'all, these shelves were so freaking popular. The gold and the shape of it went perfect with the design scheme. So y'all, I found all the little accents at Ross, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't sleep on Burlington's because they have cute stuff like this too. Now my client already bought that sofa. I absolutely love the sofa, but I chose to put the different patterns and prints and colors on the sofa. Now, I found this rug at Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond used to be my spot a long time ago. And y'all, my sisters, they always come help me do jobs, and I need them there. I love to have them there because I need their opinions. Sometimes they get on my nerves now. They want you to change up shit at the last minute. After I send them all kind of pictures in the group message showing them, look, this is what I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and then they want me some last minute shit or tell me some last minute shit whenever we start doing a job. Like, Monica, you should have did A, B, C, and D. No, ma'am. Now, grant you, them and my mom, they're like my biggest supporters, like my number one supporters. I would love to do another interior design job. I've just been kind of slow with those jobs, and I think it's because people don't really want to pay. Now, I was booming around COVID, but people don't understand what it takes, and I kind of went up on my prices because I realized, like, I'm shopping, I'm designing this, I'm sewing, I'm reupholstering things, I'm painting things, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not charging what it's worth. So I don't get a lot of jobs, interior design jobs, but I think I did like 2 last year, but I'm fine with waiting because I want to charge my worth. And then I realized, like, some people would charge in the thousands to decorate a birthday party or a wedding, but I was charging almost the same price to decorate their house, and that was including the furniture, the accents, the art, everything. And they were like, that's too expensive. And I'm like, this is something that you're going to keep. That's yours. When you decorate for an event, that's not your stuff. We come and get that stuff and it's gone. And I was charging like the same, like hand in hand. Yep, I was doing it. I didn't really know how to charge for interior design jobs. I know some people like a set amount and then they would have another separate amount for the items they would buy, but I would do like a group package. And I did that as a deal because I would do a lot of DIYs and stuff like that. So I didn't really have a set price for each and every item that I had. I didn't like go in the store. My paintings, for example, I didn't go and buy that. Like, I actually created that and put time into that. So I was able to be flexible with how I charged for it. So that's why I did packages. Now, I hate to be going off under this video in particular because this is one of my favorite jobs and one of my favorite clients. So this is not about her. This is just the industry as a whole.